Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NIEW Blood Money. And it is now time for our main event for the Heavyweight Championship. Now the current champion Cyanide won the belt back at May Day, defeating Josh Omega in a career on the line match. The night after May Day, Cyanide made a statement about his attack on Jason Hawkmoon, and a statement on his win. Michael Young interrupted that statement, asking Cyanide for a match. Cyanide initially refused, but after Michael Young hit him with a running knee, he pretty much had to accept. Young is undefeated in NIEW, and many people say he might not have earned this championship shot. But he does have quite the resume in other companies, and I'm going to be interested to see just how this match goes. This is, of course, his first shot at Heavyweight Championship gold. There he is, the leader of Fade Away, Cyanide, the current heavyweight champion. Cyanide's done some despicable things in the past, all culminating in his brutal attack on his former brother, Jason Hawkmoon, expelling him from Fade Away. Like stated earlier, later that night, he would go on to win that belt and sadly end Josh Omega's career. Cyanide has never been able to successfully defend a belt. Not once. He's won them, but never defended. Could tonight be Cyanide's final moment where he will get that first title defense? Let's find out. Cyanide raising the belt, basically telling Young that he will never have this. Can Michael Young prove him wrong? And now a lockup. Cyanide pushing Michael Young into the ropes. The ref trying to separate the two. And Cyanide follows up with a punch to Michael Young's face. And they lock up yet again. Michael Young takes the back and slams Cyanide down to the ground. But Cyanide reverses and now takes Michael's back. Michael Young reverses into a headlock. And a swift strike to the chest of Cyanide. But Cyanide manages to get out of it, now targeting the arm and kneeing Michael Young in the midsection, and then slamming him down with that arm trapped STO. Now going for a pin, but not even a one. And now Cyanide going back to the arm of Michael Young. And stomping on it. And now he's just taunting the crowd, taunting his challenger. Michael Young is getting back up. And now a stare down again. And another lockup. Michael Young goes to Cyanide's back. And again slamming him down onto the ground, transitioning into a headlock. And now a punch to Cyanide's head. Now Michael Young has Cyanide in a headlock. Again transitioning to a grounded headlock. But Cyanide has his thighs wrapped around the neck of Michael Young. But Michael Young reverses into another headlock. Now Cyanide trying to get up. But Michael Young keeps him in the headlock. Michael Young is wrenching on that head. But Cyanide transitions out of it. And goes back to the arm hold. But Michael Young transitions back into a headlock. Now Cyanide pushing Michael Young off the ropes. Into an arm drag. And a clothesline. Now pinning Michael Young. Only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. The arm drag stunned Young for just a second. And now he's got a dragon sleeper locked into Michael Young. Again wrenching on that head. Both men have been targeting each other with head-based submission moves. And now slapping Michael Young. But Michael Young is fired up. Unloading on Cyanide with forearm strikes. Oh! Going for a spinning forearm strike. Michael Young with a super kick. And now an arm trap suplex. This could be it. No! 1.5. Cyanide picking Michael Young up now. Trying to strike him, but Young counters and then hits him with a forearm. And another forearm. And now strike to the back. And now Irish whipping Cyanide into the corner. Shoulder thrust into the midsection of Cyanide. Now Young setting Cyanide up to the corner. And a big boot. A big boot to Cyanide. Young picking Cyanide up. Going for a hangman's neckbreaker, but Cyanide counter out of it. Now he's got Young trapped into an arm track sleeper. And just suplexes Young from the sleeper. Could that be it? No! Young kicks out at 2. But Cyanide is not taking his challenger seriously. And now throwing Young into the corner. Young counters. And just drives Cyanide's face into the apron. That's gotta hurt. And now an exploder suplex. That thud sounded devastating. And another exploder suplex. Now Young getting back in the ring and Cyanide following. Young tried to hit Cyanide, but Cyanide countered the strike of his own. Young tried to charge Cyanide, but now knocking over the ref, and now Cyanide's got him in an illegal armbar off the ropes. And the ref didn't even know what happened. Now Cyanide getting back into the ring. And now targeting the arms in another submission. Cyanide is countering the power advantage that Michael Young has with technical superiority. And following it up with an elbow drop. But Young kicks out at 1.5. And now chopping Young across the chest, sending Young into the ropes. Like I said earlier, Cyanide is not taking this match seriously. But Young picks Cyanide up and drives him into the corner. Now Irish whipping him into the next corner. He rebounded into a German suplex. Could this be it? Setting up for the Painmaker. But Cyanide counters with a knee strike to the arm. Now backslide. Young kicks out. And now Young with a chop of his own to Cyanide. Just slapping that chest. Young went to taunt, but Cyanide's now loading into Michael Young. Strike after strike after strike. Michael Young is sat down in the corner. But Young gets up. Cyanide charges him. Young caught him with a shoulder tackle. And another shoulder tackle. Cyanide tried to send Young out for the ropes. I think he's going for that. Diving axe handle. Michael Young is fired up. Could that be it? No. Cyanide kicking out again. And that's Fade. Fade. Fade is a member of Fade Away, Cyanide's faction. And now Fade has just seemingly sitting there for support of Cyanide. Not quite sure, but Michael Young is now striking Cyanide into the corner, but Cyanide counters with a boot to the face. And now punching him. And again. And now Cyanide sending Young into the corner, and then 2 knife edge chops. Now telling Young to bring it, and a running drop kick into the corner. And now he's got Young in a trapped armbar. Young either has to make it to the bottom rope or escape this hold somehow. Cyanide has been brutal in targeting that arm of Michael Young. But Young escapes the hold. And now again chopping the chest of Cyanide. A European uppercut and a drop kick. And now Young looks to be dragging Cyanide somewhere to the ropes. He's dragging him to the ropes. Now trying to Irish whip Cyanide, but oh, Fade caught Michael Young's leg. And Cyanide strikes his back, taking Young down with a cheap shot. And now picking Young up. And a strike to the back. Cyanide is in control of this match completely. Especially with the help of Fade, who shouldn't even be out here. And now, a vertical suplex to Young. Oh, come on. Young kicks out, but Cyanide is just being disrespectful. And now stomping Young. And another elbow drop. You'd think he'd take this match a little bit more seriously if he knows that he's never defended a belt. Cyanide, Irish whipping Michael Young, and now followed up with a clothesline. That's a world championship, and he can't even take it seriously. He's a disgrace to this company. Oh, Cyanide! Cyanide charged Michael Young, but Michael Young sent Cyanide over the ropes into Fade. Cyanide got back in the ring, but Young caught him with a punt. Michael Young signaling for the end. Could this be it? German suplex. Hold on. Painmaker. Could this be it? Michael Young has done it. He's won the Heavyweight Championship. He's done it. Congratulations to the upstart rookie, Michael Young, still undefeated, and now he can call himself world champion. Good night.